hasn't even been an hour, and I've already been chomping at the bit to try to unlock this crossbow. I have resisted the urge to go and do missions off stream. We're going to try to do the entire thing here, and we'll see how we do.
Surprisingly light.
One thing that I think will be interesting, and actually we may take the Jeep here. We can just summon it at the parking lot thing, or the UTV would be a better option. There are times when you kind of get trapped in the lodge talking on the radio because you can't interact with anything. So it'll be fun to see if we can manage to sneak out the door before any of that stuff happens. I know that from attempting this in early access. What's up, Squatch? Tommy's in here, greatest efforts in here. How you guys doing today? What's up, Reinhardt? So it's like 5 a.m. I was hoping that if we end up with missions that require us to shoot things, we'll be around drink time by the time those come up. So we'll just zip on down there real quick. You know, over the fence, because that's where the UTV should go. I've fallen in love with this map already. It's just perfect for my hunting style. It really suits, doesn't it? What have I done? Hang on. I'll fix it. I might not fix it. There we go. What's up, Acid? Thank you for the 22 months. Swear to God, I'm gonna snap. The whole Steam store is broken. I can't buy Sons of the Forest. Is that out?
It's a big issue.
Oh dear. Nice. You did the same thing? Nice. Here to make sure the 12s don't kill you? I'm sure it won't happen. Why? How does this happen? This one's not even my fault. It's partially my fault. Come on. Rock back and forth. I think we could have run here faster. Or there. There it is. No taking the easy way out. Checking my phone every 2 minutes for an hour now waiting for this stream. I was gonna see about firing it up a little bit earlier, but I wanted to, you know, A, give the video some time to just sort of do its thing, but also I have run around a little bit on the map, unlocked another campsite, got one of the lodges, so spent some time here too. Have you seen a big caribou yet? I've not run into one personally. I don't think I've seen any posted either. Nothing bigger than like the 2-star I encountered in early access. The stream indeed did just start. Going 2 hours today, probably a little over. I want to be done by 4 o'clock Eastern, so that would be 2.5 hours from right now. It's insanely nice out today, so hopefully, you know, last 2 hours or so of daylight, we can chill outside with the dog, have a fire or something, I don't know. When or how do you buy the DLC? If you have the Elite version, basically if you have the camo Jeep, that's what you get with the Elite version. The map comes with that. If you don't have that, it would just be on the Steam store or your Xbox, Microsoft store, or PSN. Whichever console you have. Should be able to just purchase it there. So, first thing we do, grab a shotgun. The first thing you need to do is shoot a surf scoter. I ended up doing that with the 30-06 on stream because we did do that mission. But could potentially grab a shotgun too. That'd probably be easier.
This angle won't capture the license plate or the driver.
I think you end up there.
I always forget the name of that flower.
Then we go back. Forest Armature Caribou. Holy! Pick up blue flowers. Those are over here. Can you get attacked by animals in this game? There are, to my knowledge...
Hey, quiz time.
Well,
Alaska's
now I did this.
sunflower. Do you remember its name? Myosotis something?
So the Latin name is the one you remember, and the name Forget-Me-Not escaped your mind.
Does this need to be louder, by the way, guys?
Mind works in mysterious ways. Did you take care of the French fries incident?
Not yet. The kids stopped feeding the ducks after one bit them, but I'm still checking fishing tags. One man is like that sleazy dude from last month who threw away the whole bucket of fish heads in front of us and said he wasn't fishing at all.
Sounds okay. All right.
That. Oh, I should probably ask if you need my
Up
help.
a touch,
but
we can do that.
I'm afraid you will use your favor token.
No, it'll come in handy later. Thanks anyway. For now, we need to deal with that road shooter.
No worries. I put the trail cam in just the right spot.
And Jackie?
Still going.
Picking flowers for that place again?
No way. I'm getting some flowers for my front garden, actually.
You know it'll only make you miserable, don't you?
It won't.
There we go. So, are alerts working today? They should have been working. There we are. Beef Fries, thank you for the super chat. Good luck. Thank you, man. And congratulations once again. Let's turn up the, would it be sound effects probably? To like 75? Voiceover's at 100. Might just need to be the overall then. Alright, something like that. We'll perhaps attempt to smoke a wolf should they cooperate with us, which frankly never happens. I know. Did River die or something? I don't know. I'm not exactly sure what this mission's for. I don't think River died, because obviously you can still play him on the other maps, but I will be curious to see where this leads. I did like one mission beyond this. The only reason we did was we were looking to gain credits to be able to go and shoot a Kodiak bear last night on stream, so we did like one mission beyond this, and we didn't really learn anything story-wise. I just realized I only have the 338, so poor wolf gonna catch the youth here. Gonna shoot him right in that. Yep. I think it might have hit the brush, because I'm pretty sure he'd have just dropped. Either way, not like we're making much shooting a wolf with the 338, so not a big deal if he does get away. So tacos isn't the problem. No, he doesn't exit the truck to take the shot. Do you have Instagram? Yes. Do live of the hunter someday if you can? What you mean? Need to get back into this game. Haven't played it in a couple months. Now is the time. This map is incredible. I'm at work, so I can't play myself currently. Thank you for streaming it right now. My pleasure. Really couldn't keep me off it if you tried at the moment. Alright, so we need to go up to here. We'll just jump to the campsite and run down. Think that wolf was launched to Tahiti? Maybe. I really wish the campsites would not spawn you right against those benches. That would be fantastic. So, oh, yeah, I was answering that, sorry. Can the predators attack you? There is one mission with an aggressive black bear that, like, is coded to attack. Other than that, predators will just flee. I hope down the road they make aggressive predators, but at the moment that's not a thing. What's up, Asher? Big 12. That do be me. What's the plan for today? We are working on the mission. So, there's 2 crossbows with this update. One is available in the store. You can purchase that right away, and it's quite good. We heart shot and insta-dropped a moose with it in today's video already, but the other one is evidently going to be better. That's a good one. If only it was in spotting range. It's not like a 5-star, because they're huge, but would be nice to know what that was. Anyway, so this one's 2 to 5 hunting tiers. So, you know, animals go from tier 1, that being ducks and rabbits, up to tier 6, being bison, moose, elk. The other crossbow is 2 to 6, so I can only imagine it's going to be that much better than what we have. So I want to find out, and I don't know how long it's going to take to do these missions, but if we can be halfway decent at the game, might find out today. If you have a screenshot, Mel, of said caribou, I'd love to see it. I feel like the moose are made of paper. I've been single long dropping them from like 200 meters with 350. I mean, if the 350's doing it, then probably they are. I don't get that. Like, the elk are plenty tough. The bison are tough enough. We heart shot one with the 338 that still ran 25 yards or so, which is about what you'd expect, I think. The moose just kind of lacks some resiliency. What loadout do you recommend? Well, if you want to use the crossbow, obviously that's got to be worked in there, so like the 308 does a pretty good job. Even on bison and stuff, you could go 308 and crossbow. That looks like maybe a mature up there. We'll go and check those guys out. But yeah, if you're just wanting to use guns, 338 or 300 and like say 30-06 is fantastic.
Nicholas Blackburn.
Okay, so not River.
2022. Nicholas was a man with impeccable humor and unique hobbies.
Is this louder,
He
guys?
was a man of few words, but those who shared their thoughts with him would discover a man of the rarest mind with great problem-solving skills. Nicholas always liked to share animal trivia. If you knew him, you would know that porcupines make the cutest noises.
Interesting.
Dedicated father and husband, Nicholas died on a hiking trip with his son, shot by a reckless hunter.
Oh.
Please, take this as a warning. Don't stop at looking just for animal features. Prove to yourself that it's not actually human. Tell yourself not once, but over and over again Treat every sound or movement as human until proven otherwise.
They've always done, from the very beginning, they've always done a good job of, like, working hunter education stuff into the game, but not just, like, superficial stuff. Like, they make a point of, like, if you're not a hunter, or if you're a newer hunter or something, you see stuff like that, and it's enough to actually be like, oh, that could happen. Like, you gotta practice safety when you're hunting. Who the heck is this guy? Dave? How would you get the good crossbow? It's through the missions. That's what we're doing right now. You have to do the missions. As I understand it, too, the hunting pass for the southeast area, the island, is also achieved through the story missions. So, unlike Transylvania and Nez Perce, you don't just go to the cabin and, like, help the landowner out. It's going to be through these missions, which I think is cool. We may accomplish both today. Again, it's going to depend on how lucky we can get when we need to find certain animals for certain missions. Going to depend on how well we can shoot, all that good stuff. I think she killed him. Oh! The intro. You might be right. Yeah, the intro to this map. It's like a dream, and you hear a shot fired, and she keeps saying, I clearly saw an elk. You might be right. That's where we found him, David. Last night we found a couple. You told me or you put it in Discord anyway. I responded. What do we got? 1-star young. That guy looks mature. That's an adult, but it's also a 1-star. Wait. Are we certain we're not spotting the same one? I think they're two separate. And that's a young. I guess we'll take the one that's broadside if we can. He was shot by Dick Cheney. I think that was a waterfowling incident, was it not? Look how his legs are all contorted. Kind of made that a little bit better for us. Looks like pink blood to me. Tell you what, a lung shot with the 338, they can cover some ground. Unless that's not actually a lung shot, but look to be. Oh, moving into a new house this weekend, too. Things are moving fast for you, huh? That's awesome, man. Howdy to my favorite YouTuber from my home state. Are you a fellow Pennsylvanian as well? Are Sitka bugged? In the harvest screen, there's some goofiness, but the Sitka themselves, to my knowledge, are fine. Where's blood? Did I mark the wrong spot? I can't have been off by that much. That's not blood. That's a little less than pink. Huh. I wonder where we hit that. I thought it was fine. Animal survived. Alright, at least we're not tracking a bison. Back to the missions. How long does it take to normally find animals? Assuming you mean by find animals like find herds of animals to shoot. Oh, this is the one where you get stuck. Alright. I'm gonna, like, run for this. I don't think it's gonna work. Hit.
Cryptic as ever.
No!
Are you off work yet?
I wish.
Well, now we're here.
Review the trail cam footage and write up the report.
No. You're doing your workaholic thing again. You even made me skip my day off. I just drew a new challenge. You know what that means.
You're right. Okay, what is it?
Means red, Danny.
Find the oldest of one kind, yet the smallest.
Oh god, with each new one, it keeps getting more cryptic.
What do you think he had in his mind when he made these up?
Retirement?
Yeah, he was probably sitting in his office drinking that suspicious vodka, the one with the bottle claiming it was made from glacier water, and had all the challenges written in 30 chaotic minutes.
Somehow, I get a very clear picture of that in my mind.
They made these railings at a height knowing I would do this.
You said you wanted to go duck hunting, right? How about we compete for who can shoot the oldest yet the lightest surf scatter?
Your challenges are even more ridiculous than Frank's.
I'll take that as a compliment. Happy hunting.
What happens, Danny? When you're on the radio, you can't interact with anything. So what I wanted to do was get the door to stay open long enough to run out the door and, like, start on my way there. Because it's just annoying to be stuck there forever, but no such luck. Alright, shotgun in case. We're going to go straight to here. And if we can find a 2-star mature, we ought to be alright. 2-star or less, actually. Anything good? Nothing yet. I actually don't know if we've killed anything. We attempted to shoot a bison, and I don't know if it was the angle. I thought we were fine, but that one didn't end up going down. I like this map, but a lot of the issues, although superficial, I feel should have been fixed before release. Other than Roosevelt Elk Antlers, like what other significant issues have you noticed? Because I don't know that there's anything major beyond that. How much does the new map cost? If you have the Elite version, it comes with the thing that you've already purchased. If you don't, it's $8.99. What's up, bottom boy? How long does it usually take to find herds? Depending on, like, the time of day. Like, during this map in particular, during most animals' drink time, which is from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m., you can run into herds every couple of minutes. When you get later into the day, especially when you don't know where to look for rest and feed zones yet, could go 10, 15, 20 minutes in between herds. That's just kind of the way it goes. Check group chat, will do. Oh my god. And that's a 4?
It's so pretty.
That's hype. I can't wait to see a 5.
That's hype.
For me, sometimes I can't see the animals on the harvest screen like at all. Maybe it's just me experiencing that. You can't see the animals on the harvest screen? I've not run into that one yet. Best.
The only thing I've noticed sort of like that is when I like headshot a moose and it glitched weird.
Well, it's the way that the game is trying to display the organs. Like they kind of make the rest of the animal invisible, but at different angles you should be able to see it. I know I headshot a lot of stuff in early access and was fine at least. Normally there are surf scotters down here or up. I actually find, too, running around, I don't know if they spawn or what, but they'll end up flying right over me. Heard a caribou down there. What did I miss there? There was something I was just about to read. And now I can't find it. Unless it was the best gun to shoot bison with question, which it might have been. I would go 338, but I've killed them with the 30-06. Actually, you can brain shot them with the 243, but that's a little tougher and less consistent. Come on, burbs. I need to see you. Your crossbow got stuck in all your other gear? What does that mean? I need a new phone. If I send gibberish, it's my screen typing on its own. I will read it as it is sent, just for fun. What's up, Lisa? Should I get this map? I'd recommend it. I've had so much fun with this. What's been really cool over the last, I guess now like 3 days, basically, other than maybe a couple hours, I've spent the entirety of my awake time making some amount of content. Now, part of that's been editing the West Virginia archery hunt. That video is going to be coming out in like 8 days. But most of it has been this. And I'm not even remotely like burnt out, not tired of it. Like I'm wanting to even do more than I've been doing. I think that's a pretty good sign that this map is really well done. Where's the bison hang out at? They're all through like the grassland areas. So you'll get them all the way up in here. You'll get them down like south kind of west-ish from the main outpost. Those are areas that I've encountered a lot of them. Just enjoying what I missed, not too much. We're kind of getting going here with the missions. Trying to find a 2-star mature or, well, a mature surf scotter that is 2-star or lower. Are you surf scotters? Yes. Ah, perfect. So we just gotta murder that with 338, I guess, because it's too far for the shotgun. When I use my binoculars, my crossbow would be inside the binos. What? Haven't run into that one either. That's a little bit odd. It always does amaze me. There's a 2-star there too if we need. Like, there'll be a bunch of content creators in early access and nobody runs into issues, and then on release, you just get, you know, there's so many more people playing the game that some of those issues that are rare end up happening to a bunch of people. Alright, Mr. Duck. I'm sorry for what's about to happen. You do be dead. So I think we gotta sit here and wait he should float over. I'm actually not certain of that. They may float to the nearest shallow point. The hype for West Virginia has been severely overshadowed by Aurora Shores, but I can't blame it. It's awesome, and I can't even play this map. I'm very much excited to get that out. I do think probably tomorrow morning when I get up, I'll be able to wrap up the editing for the West Virginia video and get it there unlisted for you to watch through and see what you think. Shredded duck, anyone? Hey, she said oldest yet the lightest, so if I use the bullet that's going to remove all of its weight, I win, right? Have you used a crossbow yet? Yes, I had an entire hunt with it yesterday, like nothing but crossbow shots, and I think I shot a duck with the 30-06. And then probably 2 shots in the first video yesterday, 2 or 3 shots in the video earlier today. I've used it quite a bit. I like it. And, you know, the thing is, the one that we have access to currently, if we can figure out where that duck is at, that'd be great. Oh, he's floating back, okay. The one that we have access to currently is not as good as the one that you can earn through the missions, so we're doing the missions. Dude, Beef Fries, we were talking about that yesterday. I would not be the least bit upset if you use like a high-powered rifle on rabbits and ducks and stuff, if it was a puff of feathers and they just disappear. I was gonna say, Reinhardt, I didn't think they always used to float. Ooh, nice, Liam. We had a 4-star last night. Let me know what the fitness is. Because I think our 4-star was 66%, and they just get so old, they have a long time to potentially age and grow. But I'm curious what you end up with. One day we'll get there. What I should have done, actually what happened last time, I think for this mission, we shot one, and then I was stupid and tried to like jump in the water and collect it. Water was too deep, got knocked out, had to go all the way back, and by then it was at the shore. Yeah, the caribou is like spooking from 200 meters. Around 200 meters you gotta crouch if you're starting to move in. The animals are very, very aware of their surroundings. I'd leave it, Danny. Where do the Kodiak bears hang out? Only ones I've encountered have been down here. This is what I believe is meant to be Kodiak and a Fognak Island kind of combined into one. One way to kill time? Yeah, it wasn't intentional, but it could have worked. If you die in the game, does it bring you back to the lodge? Yes, it always spawns you at the main lodge. A bunch of things do that, actually. Dying in the game does that. Certain missions will respawn you back there. If you want to reset your difficulty, it's going to spawn you back at the lodge, and the reason for that is you have to go to the menu to change your difficulty, but what people could do is play on the low difficulty, get in position for a shot, and then change to the high difficulty and, you know, post pictures like they just accomplished something. 87%, gotcha. Did you look at the overall score as well? Had a 5-star Rosie Spook reset time, now I can't find it? Hopefully it was just like in a rarely used zone and it's somewhere in the area. That's always scary though when that happens, and not to use an unfortunate situation for you as a positive for the game, but is one of the things that does make this game so good. Like, you can genuinely lose trophy animals, so it's a big deal to, you know, not spook them, make a good shot, all that stuff. Hopefully you can locate it. Try to find all the bits in a scavenger hunt? I mean, at the rate this is taken, we could have accomplished that too. 50 yards in closing. I literally, like, we should have gone somewhere and shot something. But now, it'd be a waste of time because he's right here. Compared to the original map, is this one much smaller? If it's smaller, it's not by much at all. Like, you can see the entire size of the map here. It's pretty big. You know, we could... Let's see if this will work. So that's 2.3 miles. That's about 5 miles across then. And probably... It's going to be more like 6 miles. And it might be closer to 40 square miles, somewhere in there. So if it's smaller, it's maybe 10% smaller, something like that. Everyone's playing Sons of the Forest? I'm not. No worries, Brandon. No worries. Come here, you bouncy lad. Jonathan. Goodness gracious, man. Thank you so much for the super chat. That is far too generous. Just coming in here, no message at all, just dropping the big super chat. Dude, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. That is far too kind. Hopefully I can spot you in chat too, because it'll be trying to hide you among all the other chats that are flying by, but I really do appreciate the support. Got nothing better to do while we're sitting here, I do suppose. Big dono. Holy. 470. Gotcha, Liam. Finally got a chance to watch live again. You may remember me as Black Marla. Oh, I certainly do. How you doing, man? Hope you're doing well. Thank you again for the super chat. I'm glad I could spot your name in there. Come on, Ducky. Not the yep, Ducky, though. Going once, going twice. I wish I could play Wait the Hunter, but I don't have a PS5 or a PC. I do understand that. That is a little unfortunate that it's not across all the different platforms, but I've talked about it before. I think in order for them to have their best chance of succeeding, they had to, you know, cut out developing across all the different generations of consoles. It's not moving. It is. It's really slowly, 12 yards away. Have you tried long shots with the crossbow? I've taken a couple, like, off camera, I guess to call them at, around 100 yards. It's accurate, but the challenge is usually the crosswind. It makes it really tough to guesstimate where you need to lead them to. Not lead them, but I think you know what I mean. I feel like this map came out at the perfect time. I like the game, but I was looking forward to something new. Yeah, it's a good like time of year, I think. Not a bunch of other stuff's going on. There we go. Goodness gracious. 12%. It's meant to be. Alright, we did it.
I finally won this one. Two more wins, and I will finally earn the favor token.
What? You already did it? Well, what's the point of me going hunting now?
Get your ass out there and shoot some ducks.
How dare you? This is my Christian Minecraft server. I won't have this cussing.
Still not fair, but
I made that joke
I
yesterday.
have some bad news to balance this win.
There doesn't have to be balance everywhere.
Oh, I'll use my last favor token before you kill me, so listen closely.
Oh, this. Oh, God. Alright, everybody saddle up. This is gonna take a while.
The captain wants us to help, so I already gave him your phone number. That's it, okay, bye.
What? Finding
I can't even run.
suitcases is not in my job description, Nina.
Still going.
Nina, are you there? She better make those burgers for me herself.
Some kind of vertical bow Phantom Gamer would be fantastic.
Makovich speaking.
Hi, hi. My name is Charlie Bird.
Sup, Chucky?
I'm a photographer, and
You've lost your suitcase and need me to find it.
I'm really, really sorry. I know this isn't a part of your job, but it contains expensive camera lenses,
I'm
and
stealing them for my
And
self-filming.
you're friends with our captain?
are you in the habit of not letting people finish their...
Sandwiches?
Yes.
Okay.
Nightman, thank you for the super chat.
Straight to business.
Started using the 3030 and Call of the Wild. I'm really liking it.
Socks.
We need more lever action. It's amazing it's never happened, right?
Haven't heard of him?
Other than the 10 gauge.
Who gave kisses to tourists for carrots?
And you want to heroically find and return him.
This still has a while to go.
Yes, but no. I want to take his picture and participate in this year's National Geographic contest. Anyways, I'm guessing you're not local since you haven't heard of him.
No, I've only been here for the last few months, but that's besides the point. So you've lost your suitcase.
Yes. I've been too
I know,
excited.
Ethan.
I thought I saw Little Socks after I landed. I went to follow him, and somewhere on the road I lost my suitcase.
You landed next to the pier with a seaplane?
Probably.
I will presume that's the place. Are you looking for it now as well?
Are you saying 30-06?
Embarrassing, but
Ot like O-U-G-H-T, I think is the spelling? It's just another way to say zero.
I moved myself to the nearest cabin to freshen up, and that's when I realized I didn't have the suitcase.
I hope it isn't lost at the bottom of that swamp because I'm not calling the cavalry to comb through the area.
It's like 6 a.m., Grant.
Where are you at? Charlie?
The one with the caribou antlers by the door?
You're not making this easy, but I think I know where that is.
I'm sorry, but
Hey.
I will go and help you right after I change my clothes.
We'll definitely get Nina for this.
Okay. One of the reasons these missions take so long is because they won't shut up. How much better do you think the other crossbow is? I don't know. I'm hoping it's going to be significantly better because of all the, you know, listening to missions we got to do. The good news is, by the way, Ethan, no more deja vu from here. We have gotten to the point that we made it to yesterday. Long commentary? Yeah, quite. And you can't do anything. Like, I understand holding the radio, it makes sense, but if I could, like, at least use my binoculars, maybe try to spot the next thing I'm gonna kill while I'm waiting forever for that. That suitcase is, it's right here. I guess I can't, I have to find the clues first. Lame. Way the Hunter or Call of the Wild? As in, like, my favorite? I'll tell you what, I've been enjoying a lot of Way the Hunter recently. Probably Danny? I don't know. Can't really hear the mission voice. Should we go up to, taller? Higher? The voiceover's already maxed, so I think we just gotta turn up the in-game volume as a whole. Duquan Turner, thank you for the super chat. Have you jumped an animal in Way the Hunter yet? Meaning, like, shot it, it runs off, beds down, and then I jump it on the track? I've done that quite a number of times, yeah. I always, like, somehow it still catches me by surprise despite the fact that I know it can happen. Well, float plane. I want a picture with it. I don't know if it's going to stay there or not. Definitely taller. It'd be nice if I could get taller, too. Short probs. Way the Hunter reminds me of classic in a lot of ways. Yeah, I think, is the closest thing to classic I've ever seen. And then in just like a more modern version. Cool little rock structures out there. So what exactly are... Oh. Boot prints?
These must be Charlie's footprints.
Roller prints.
Oh, the lost suitcase prints. I am too good at my job, even though this is not part of my job description.
Is there any way... No. Well, that's not what I wanted. This is why I'm not going to get the missions done today. Oh, no. That didn't work. Imagine if they added duck decoys and blinds. We were talking about that, last night. I think if they added that factor... Oh, there was another clue down there? I'm stupid. I didn't know there was another clue. Anyway, if they added those couple of things, the waterfowl hunting is not vastly different from this to Call of the Wild. Really hope the bigger caribou have overlapping shovels like in real life. I haven't been a fan of the antlers so far for that reason. Overlapping shovels. I'm trying to think if I know what you mean. I think I'm imagining it, but... The biggest one I've seen is the 4-star Mel showed me, so... We shall find out. Why does your character not swim? Got lead. So much lead, all the bullets. Just sink. What's going on, Spicy Goldfish? Can't stay long, I'm at school, hoping not to get in trouble. Please don't get in trouble on... Well, not on my behalf, because of my stream. What's up, Average Joe? You haven't missed too much, a bunch of dialogue. I'm pretty sure we've killed one duck so far, but... Working on the missions, trying to do the ones that get us to the crossbow at least, and then maybe the ones that get us the pass to the southeastern area too. I never did take my picture. Where is it? Oh, right there.
This is no moose, but a caribou. How can he confuse those two?
It's got the big brain. I'd say with... What? I'd say something about old Call of the Wild waterfowl hunting, new Call of the Wild's a lot better. Yeah, definitely. The new waterfowl hunting is definitely considerably better. I want to make it look like I'm just arriving for my hunt in Alaska. Maybe we don't need to get the entire plane? Am I ever going to use these? Probably for a thumbnail, so I suppose it's worth it. Alright, good enough. Character model so bad? You think so? I don't think it's bad. I think it's actually fairly decent. Maybe it's because I'm used to the prehistoric hunt models, but... So, are the missions about investigating a murder? I don't think so. It's interesting. We just fast traveled here like 4 times, and then that time something was there and spooked? Alright, more dialogue.
This suitcase is too heavy. I should move the car closer.
Oh my goodness. That explains why there's a parking lot at this spot. Model Flinter over here. I was a model in my past life. Stream's playing in 320p. Well, you definitely don't know if the character looks decent or not then. Just a blurry lass. Gotta go, we'll rewatch the whole stream when I get home. Love your videos, bye, sounds good. Enjoy the rest of your day at school. She is weak, it has wheels. Maybe he has nothing but rocks in there. Am I allowed to use this? It says vehicle. This is the superior method of transport. How's the bitrate today? It seems fine. Did I do it? Get the suitcase to the cabin by car and leave the suitcase inside. Oh my god. That is such a long drive. Why? What is the point of that? I guess to take you around to the entire map, maybe? Good thing we have a speedy boy. Just found a 4-star duck flying. How would I find its zone? Honestly, as best I can tell with ducks, they kind of just... I'm going to place some markers here so I know where I'm going. They kind of just fly around in the same area consistently. So if you're back in that area, I bet it'll just fly over you again. Explain that one, Reinhardt. It's too heavy to lift, but... oh. Yeet! Watch, 99%. 11%, perfect. Herd management. We did get a female as some, I can't think of the right word. Collateral damage. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. Can't even roll it, but then she could lift it into the back of the UTV. You like how I found a way to jump straight into the entire herd of bison? Another one I hit survived. I don't think that matters. Uh-oh. What's the horn on this? See you guys up there. Your vehicle would be total... yeah, flying into a herd of bison like that? Break a couple of ribs maybe, but... the Alaska moose look incredible, so I'm not trying to hurt their population. That's a mature bull. 2-star mature? What are you doing here? Big brain male over here. Alright, we're just gonna smoke that. That'll work. Tacos 2.0. I did have chicken tacos for lunch, so makes sense. Isn't it funny how people talk so much about climate change, yet I just shoveled 1 foot of snow? Well, I do gotta say, man, it is toasty here today. It's going both ways, it seems. I think it's just, you know, ebbs and flows. One place it's circumstantial evidence. One place it's, you know, feeding into whatever narrative people want there to be. Pre-tenderized bison. Whoa, boy. IRL, when you honk a moose, they usually charge your vehicle. It probably sounds enough like another moose that they would do that. That makes sense. You guys are just making easy targets. Please, don't tempt me like this. I can't help myself. This game gets the fur really well. Yeah, I really love the differences between like a mature and a young and stuff. I just think that it helps a lot in, you know, feeling that realism. I don't know why I placed that marker there of all places. -17 in Montana. Oh boy. Way the Hunter Call the Wild also just got dumped on with some snow here in Wisconsin. Sounds like a good time. If I gotta choose one, like, usually I'll end up putting more time into Call the Wild overall, but I really love what Way the Hunter's done over the last couple months. Think the UTV can do this? I think it can. 96 in South Texas, that's toasty. We had a weird, it was like 37 and icy yesterday. Then today it's like 67, 68, and tomorrow's 37 again. Nice. Got a snow day in part of Ontario, Canada. Does it take a lot to end up as a snow day in Canada? I feel like it would be. It's supposed to get worse tomorrow? I heard about, like, some icy roads forecasted, but I don't know when that's supposed to be. Where is this thing? Oh, it's still over the next ridge. Okay. I feel like Way the Hunter has so much more reason to grind than Call of the Wild. And part of it's probably because it's newer. There's always going to be that, like, recency bias side. But, I mean, you feel like every herd actually matters. Everything you kill has a, like, tangible effect. And there's nothing wrong with randomness. I'm an advocate for randomness in hunting games big time. But Way the Hunter just, it combines randomness and still, like, there's a logic behind what's spawning next in your herds. It's really cool. What is that? Caribou? Or deer? Sitka deer? I didn't know there'd be Sitka up here. I thought they were all going to be in the southeast. Any big males? That's a spike. That's also a spike, but an adult? I would imagine there's more than 4 in the herd. Maybe some other ones around, like the backside? I want to know what your insurance bill would be at if you drove like that in real life? I do. Anybody else here? Well, we had the crossbow earlier, but because we have a shotgun for the surf scotter mission that we never used, 338 it is. So where do I gotta take the suitcase to? Greetings from Finland, enjoying the stream while playing some Euro Truck Simulator. Nice. That's the type of game, but it's just really cool to like sit back and put a stream or a podcast or something on to listen to. It just works really well. So what do I need to do here? Did it.
I hope this is the last time he contacts me.
Me too.
Oh no. Please don't tell me you've lost yourself for real now.
Miss Makovich, this is Dolly Clearwater.
Okay.
Oh, thank God. I thought you were someone else.
I urgently need your help. Can you please get
Don't
to
we
my
all?
cabin as fast as you can?
No.
I'll be right there.
Remember that kid that shot a Sitka deer down here and didn't mark where it was? He's looking real smart right about now. It was like right up here. It's probably in the brush where I can't see it. Might be able to see it from the cabin. We'll mark this, get up high, and then we're gonna go to, well, the Rainforest Island. That's where we want to go. So I'm thinking maybe this is going to be the start of unlocking the pass for hunting down there. So that would be good. So you're on the map, but it's still locked. Are you on Steam? You'll probably have to close Steam and reopen. I had that happen too. There he is. Alright, take 2 of running down there. Should really get a cell phone as 2023. Maybe these radios with not specifically large antennas have better service. Love shooting the caribou from 500 yards. Yeah, I shot one at 600 or so yesterday. It was one of my favorite things I've done on this map so far. Big male. Okay. Or fast travel there. Oh. Well, how nice. We don't even have to go down there. Nice of the devs to make it simple.
I'm here, Mr. Clearwater.
Good. I've called more of your colleagues. Not that I don't trust you know how to do your job, but this requires more people.
Interesting.
Haven't heard you this serious since I pretended to mistake plains bison for wood bison.
A wildlife trooper shouldn't joke in certain situations, like this one. Some fool is fishing with his shotgun on my island right now.
Oh, that was me, sorry.
I believe it's some kind of dare for him. I've been contacted by Trooper Waters that he already stopped firing and threw away his firearm.
Nina, I'll get in contact with her and deal with the situation.
Thank you, Miss Makowicz. I'll send you his last known location.
I thought it was Makovich. Get to the last known location. Alright. That's actually a long way around. I think we're going to grab the vehicle here to do that. For the sake of speed. Speaks on probably a Kodiak? It's a murder cleanup? Oh dear. Fishing with a shotgun when a beagle get in the game? You know, sometimes the most popular characters in the community get put in the game, and Beag is the most well-known of them all. I broke my hip! They had any new rares? No. I don't know if it's been confirmed that there's none, but I know somebody was asking that in the stream and were, like, told no by somebody else, so I'm guessing out there somebody has asked and been told no. Kind of cool that, like, there's not an animation for sinking into the mud, but when you get into the water, it's as if you sink into the mud and you end up going slow.
Nina, you there?
I'm here. You know what's happening?
I'm already on the island, on my way to you.
I'm gonna slap this bastard so hard he'll forget how to turn on his camera. Hey! Hey, stop right there!
Camera?
He was shouting something about viral videos of fishing with a shotgun, but he threw away his shotgun a while ago. I'm worried about leaving it lying around somewhere. Can you search the area around the lake near the cabin?
On it.
I wanted to take part in the chase. Now we get to go over there. Glad we brought the vehicle. Your driving reminds me of carnival rides. What's wrong with my driving? Just because I run into everything doesn't mean that I'm bad at it. Good thing we're not in the Jeep right now. We never fit. Are there any fur variations on Aurora Shores? Don't think so. Whoa. There may be a mission that has something special. I only value views. Heard that before. I just heard a Stitchkadir. I don't know where. Alright, search for a shotgun. Gotta be. The thingy went away. Is it on the hunter sense, maybe? If I were trying to hide a shotgun, I'd throw it in the water. Well, I mean, I'm kind of more so basing that on crime shows, because that's what everybody does.
That's a good to know since we were free.
I'm not throwing any of my guns in the water. Look in the water. I'm doing that. The 0 of 3 thing makes me think... Until it floats? Yeah, I know. The 0 of 3 thing makes me think there's something I gotta click on? This Stitchkadir is making me want to shoot it, but I don't know where it is. Oh, it's over there. I can actually do that. Oh, no, I can't. Permission to hunt required. Yeah. It's a small guy anyway. Might say on the map, there's this little area here that's like right up next to the UTV. Oh, the thing came up again. Okay, so it's gotta be like right here. I want to say this was the mission. Somebody asked in the Way the Hunter Discord about this, and it was intentionally made not obvious, like you're actually meant to look around. What are the odds I parked on it? Doesn't look like that's what's occurred. At least that's good to know. Is it on the rock? Maybe. A boot. Now we gotta go all the way over there. Alright, well. This spike is more important than a negligent discharge. If only I could shoot it. Use hunter sense? I think I was the entire time. I just wasn't seeing it glow. Oh, I didn't even see that, Philip. Thank you, though. I'd love it if they were, like, running around in circles over there. That'd be so funny. Okay. Well, that was easy. No cap. What was that? That was a herd elk over there. That one back in there is intriguing. I think it's just the bugged antlers, though. And then up there. The peanut butter guy from Family Guy? Leonardo is? Top tier driving skills. I probably could have ran that faster. So this one will be a shotgun.
Sounds like Nina's getting some workout.
I like how Jackie just thinks it's funny. Alright, it's meant to be right in here. I still think I'd put it... There it is. Do I get to use it?
I found the shotgun.
Great. No, no, stop your boat! Can I let him drown?
Sure. I'll be witness to your innocence.
I'm going to fish him out.
Without a shotgun, please.
Yeah, can't promise that.
Hello, Mr. Clearwater?
This is quite something.
Everyone out of danger?
Yeah, Miss Waters just had to dive deep in some waters.
You forgot. I don't like these kind of jokes.
Everything?
Sounds like
is
Doc.
handled.
Thank you. If you find some time, I have more jobs written down for you at my cabin.
It's me again, but I'm guessing you're still working? I just really need some help.
I was busy here.
I'm used to working overtime. Just don't tell Officer Waters.
You mean Nina? Is she strict? Do you not like her?
Not at all.
No, she's my friend.
A depressed Doc.
I talked to you at the Wild Soup. They didn't sound as if they like you much.
Wow.
Are details about my personal life really the help you need?
Sorry, I tend to get nosy.
So, what do you need?
I found this great spot for photography, but there are no animals when light conditions are best. I'm imagining a serene scene full of caribou, moose, and Sitka deer happily drinking together.
Do you want me to make them share a beer and a friendly poker match as well?
Is that the guy from
No, that's
Nez
not
Perce
too
just
much.
speaking differently?
Look, if you stop calling me after this, I can try to get some animals
The kid's
to the
dad?
place at your preferred time.
Great! I'll send you the location and time.
So is that considered a story mission? Yes. So I think actually, probably the cabin missions down here are no longer like something that's going to follow the story. I just wanted to spot these ducks. So I guess Crossbow is going to be the priority for now, and then we'll worry about whatever jobs Mr. Cleedence Clearwater Survival has for us. Where are we supposed to go? It's not the right time though. Guess that's not a big deal. We can rest. Hey, that kid in this person, I wanted to shoot the fox. It was a cool fox. 1 p.m. and 7 p.m. What does it say I need? It says a caller. Using a caller. Get caribou to the place highlighted. Okay, this might be annoying, but I'm guessing some are just going to spawn in the area? Just shot a caribou with a crossbow at 80 meters perfectly behind the shoulders? Nice. How did you use that up with the wind? Was it like where the wind's directly in your face, or the opposite, wind blowing towards the animal? Or did you compensate with like a crosswind? Be honest, what's the best hunting game? Like, it's a genuinely tough question to answer. I think this is the most realistic modern hunting game. I still think Classic, due to its complete randomness system, is like the best hunting game ever made. But at the same time, it's 15 years old. It's outdated in graphics and stuff. I think this one's more realistic than Call of the Wild, but as is evidenced by the player base, Call of the Wild's more popular, and there's a reason for that. It's the design they've gone with, the frequency of running into animals, the graphics, the accessibility across, all the different generations of consoles and stuff. All that stuff matters too. So it really comes down to what you're looking for in a hunting game. I really hope this doesn't take 12 years. I used that dot you get with the 100 cents, and it led the arrow perfectly. That's what I've been thinking of trying to do for some longer shots. I'm glad that works then. I accidentally blew up my neighbor's house this morning. By that, do you mean you went to the bathroom? What is the best map in your opinion in this game? I love Nez Perce, but it's probably Aurora Shores. This map is incredible. Bet old Flinter's stoked to have new content. I mean, I basically haven't left this map for like 2.5 days now, so you would be correct. Alright, where is Dem Caribou? Tell me this is going to be a giant pain. There's some that spawn, like, down there? The ideal thing would have been if they were just here. Because I think there's a rare drink, like rarely used drink stone right down here. So if they'd have just been chilling there, that would have been great. Really hoping the next map is Africa. That would be insane. I really hope they do it. Got a drink stone of some kind. 4 caribou. That's what I was talking about. Sounds good, Zach. Classic needs an Africa map? Where was I? I think... I can't remember who I was talking about. Like, literally this morning I was talking about that with... in Discord or somewhere. I'd be in trouble if that happened, because I would not stop playing Classic. Planning on getting Wayne Hunter, do you recommend it? 100%. With this map, the addition of this map, it's worth every penny. So, like, what if I just stand here and call? Will some spawn? That'd be pretty slick if that happened. Yeah, ducks. Not important. Alright, so what if I just stand here and do this? Are they really gonna make me call caribou from somewhere else? Ugh. I feel like they're gonna have to be within 250 yards. Oh. That's an elk, isn't it? I think. How much is Aurora Shores? If you have the elite version, it comes with the thing you've already bought. If you don't, it's $8.99. 3 minutes behind? Holy. Have you killed a Kodiak bear yet? Last night on Twitch, in early access, we went down there and killed 2 in the southeast, yes.
The chair squeaks so loud.
Oh. The best color for caribou is a bunch of marbles in a bag. They're wood blocks. The detail is actually pretty impressive in this. I use these kinds of rattle bags in real life, and this is typically what they are. It's like a mesh bag with wooden or plastic or sometimes both like blocks in it. Nice. Primo's advertisement there. In the meantime, if there's a big male elk over there, Sounds like marbles, like the wood grouse collar in Classic, just a wood stick. A clicky stick, as they call it. There's a caribou. But how am I gonna, how close do I have to get it? Hang on. So it's there. Let me remove all these. Try this again. It's there. I need to get it to... Why can't I see my... They're making this annoying. Now I see it. That's the edge. We can probably manage that. I don't think it's going to be particularly enjoyable, but if we just back up as we call them in. Next season of Meat Hunter is sponsored by Primo's Game Calls. That will be the one test beef fries, but somebody, and you gotta be careful about spoilers, although the game's been out for, what, a little over 6 months? If you've played the Nez Perce story, and you've seen the species in the basement, the models look good. That'd be one way to make an Africa map kind of stand out. Favorite animal in Aurora Shores? It's the caribou, and it's not close. I think they look amazing. Mel found a 4-star earlier, and I think she posted some photos of that maybe in the Way the Hunter Discord or in my Discord. I actually don't know where she posted them, but she shared them in a group chat that I'm in as well, so I saw them. They look really good. I can't wait to see a 5-star. Polar bear in this game with a Coke bottle? There you go. Well, that one's way out there. I just need a male. It's a mature female. The collar range is 250 yards. Is there a male just like somewhere? You never know, there could be other ones around too. That would be significantly harder to call all the way back. There is... Yeah, there's a couple of males there. That is a 1-star young. Well, whatever he responds to, high or low fitness, we ought to be able to just hopefully get him coming this way. I guess you just put them everywhere. Let everybody see them. Alright, they didn't appear to respond to that. Try high fitness. How many missions till you get the crossbow? I have no idea. I feel like we're getting somewhere, so maybe not too terribly many. Listen, guys, it's gonna be hard to call you to where I need to go if you don't, like, come in. So, how about you do that? Typically, you just hit the rattlers a couple times and they turn and come right in. Huh. I mean, as they continue working that way, they're getting closer. Oh, that guy might be coming in. Yeah. Alright. We gotta stay ahead of him. We gotta stay to where we're backing him up. Or backing ourselves up into the place that we need to call them to. But we gotta stay within 250 yards of him so that he continues to come into the call. Currently about 190, so we can just keep on backing her up. Make sure we keep hitting the call. Amazing map and animals. I'm so impressed. I can't wait to see, like, the 5-star caribou. I think we have an idea of what the 5-star rosies will look like due to the antler bug. We have seen some people get 5-star moose. They're amazing. Kyla shot a 4-star earlier. It was a mature that was just really, really gray. And it ended up being 80%, so, like, it was never getting to 5. Even that looks incredible. Yeah, 5-star Sitka, they're not going to be huge, but I bet they're going to be... What's the way to... sought after? Like, really, really special to find something like that. Gotta head out. Hope is going great in y'all's world. Keep up the great work. Thank you, man. Hey, you're on your other account now. Appreciate you once again. Thank you for the support. We'll have to catch you in the next one. Or see you in the next one, as some people's outros would say. Is the binocs bug where you can't measure the range of the animals normally still a thing? Like where the range is, or the, like it's going through the animal and ranging the ground behind them? Is that what you mean? I think it's still a thing. Gotta make sure we don't get too far, because he'll just turn and trot all the way back and erase all the progress that we just made. I don't think that's happened. I don't see him back there. Might be just sneaking through the trees. Normally they're kind of vocal when they come in, which would really help us pinpoint them right now. Might be just down over the hill a touch. Big males. I see him. Alright. He's at about 140. Don't walk. He'll definitely catch on to that. We gotta call him another, like, 250 yards yet. Lost him again. Alright, so the biggest challenge is gonna be pretty soon here. We gotta, like, have him out of our sight and just trust that he's still coming in, which is not always the easiest thing. I hope that all we gotta do is bring one caribou to the spot, or I'm gonna cry. Can you kill a moose at 200 yards by using the crossbow? Bumblewoot was testing some stuff, and it does appear that you can get a moose to within, or sorry, you can get a crossbow to, you know, land a bolt 200 yards away. Will it have enough energy to kill a moose? I don't know. Alright, we'll sit here a minute. I don't want to sit too long, but give him like 30 seconds and then back up. Name should be Flintlock. If I ever kill a deer with a flintlock, I feel like I need to do some kind of play on words. Yeah, Beef Fries, it's out. All platforms, everybody's got access to it. Sim launch, which is always impressive. Did it come out on console at the same time as it came out on PC to begin with? I think it did. I'm gonna start scooting back. We do not want, especially with the wind being awful, we really don't want to be within like 100, 120 yards of them. Even our crouching will end up spooking them. If we get up on that knoll, we'll be alright. The area, yeah, is right about here, so we're doing it, I think. Just wish I knew he was still on his way. Is it free? Because I checked Steam and I just had it in my library. Do you have like the elite version of the game? Did you get like the camo jeep and stuff, JW? If so, then yes, the first 2 maps come with that. So this map and whatever else is coming whenever they get to that will also be a part of it. Honestly, way the Hunter has impressed me ever since release. So hard finding quality hunting games nowadays. So it's nice to see Way the Hunter is expanding in content. Yeah, they've really done a good job. I think the way that I looked at it was like they were facing an uphill battle to compete with Call of the Wild, that basically had a monopoly on the hunting simulation games genre for like 5 years, and to actually carve out a niche for themselves and make a game that is, you know, it's more realistic in certain ways. It's every bit as fun, in my opinion. It's a really impressive job they've done. Is that the UTV, Ricky? I'm actually not sure what that is. I'm gonna cry if he's not on his way in. I wish he'd just call once so I knew. Check if he's still coming with camera mode. I hate doing that. I feel like this is different because I'm not hunting, but the realism side of things, like my enjoyment of the realism in this game, makes me not want to do that. But I do appreciate the suggestion. It wouldn't be the worst way to find out. We're far enough back now that he ought to just come in, so we can just sit here and rattle away. Think it's the UTV? Gotcha. I likely did. There you go. Dive on in. Probably what'll happen is you'll launch the game. It's gonna tell you it's still locked. It's almost like when you purchase the DLC of a game while you're already playing that game. You'll then have to exit back to Like, close the game and then reopen it and you should be fine. Just pretend it's done? The old let's not and say we did? Looks very interesting. I'll definitely pick it up on the next sale. I would jump in, I imagine. Hello?
I just saw you.
Why are you whispering?
Did we do it?
I don't know. I took your picture. The light was pretty.
That's not creepy.
Just take the photo you wanted to in the first place. Although, hey, can you send it to me if I look decent? I can finally change my photo on our official website.
Yeah,
On
you're
Bookface?
standing in that shot, and the angle makes you look double-chinned.
Nice.
Hey, were you stalking me?
I just
Oh,
wanted to
God,
put
it's right
face to
there.
the voice. But listen to this. Thanks to you, a beautiful caribou couple came to the waterfall. They both have weak antlers, and one side of each of them is stronger than the other. When they drink together, it forms a heart. I could win that contest with this photo alone.
You're welcome.
Hey, I just got off work and joined the
Ah, you
challenge.
lucky bugger.
Are you ready?
Is low fitness, so I could have
Ready
blasted
to
him.
beat your ass again?
I wouldn't be so sure. This
He's
one
trying to
says,
seduce you.
Be faster than the other.
Sounds pretty straightforward compared to the others.
It's a race. Give me my UTV.
So, how about you try to beat my record from last week? You know, when you said there was no way I'd get there in time, and I did it in record time.
Is this actually a race?
No, that's impossible. Some Need for Speed demon possessed you that time.
Do you want to lose that crossbow to me?
Oh,
Okay, I'll do it, but it's your fault if I die trying.
we're getting close.
You're right, it's too dangerous. Let's think of something
No, I
else.
wanted to have a
Don't worry,
UTV
I'll be
race.
safe. I'm not gonna risk my
Wait.
life just to win this.
Are you sure? We can still change it.
You know I'm the most careful person in the world.
Yes.
Don't worry.
Please tell me it's just to fly around the UTV thing.
That's the Nina I know.
What is it? Get from the start of the car race to finish at 3 minutes 20 seconds or less. Well, do I have to use a car? Because if I can use a UTV, this ain't gonna be no big deal. Oh, alright, I'm in the UTV. Where do I love that this is a thing, not gonna lie. How do I know where to go? Oh, it's rather obvious. Oh, good driving, Flantro. Good job. Great start. 12 out of 12. I ain't gonna lie, I felt like the handling was different. Maybe the handbrake didn't work? There's 20... Dude, I actually think they've maybe messed with the handling on this to make it a little tougher. Usually it handles better than I feel like it is. We'll figure it out. Oh, I see how it works. You gotta, like, those checkpoints to let you know if you're keeping pace. Although, actually, it's interesting the way it works. The permission to hunt required is just a little obnoxious. Clip this and add the Tokyo Drift sound. Will I get copyrighted? Copyright? Are you winning, son? I ain't gonna lie, a controller would be nice. So I could actually, like, somewhat not do the little key taps to turn. Rally? That was my nickname in high school. God, we're not even half done. Although, time-wise, we're okay. I bet there's not a voice line for fails. You know how, like, Red Dead and GTA and stuff have voice lines for fails, too? If I just, like, yeeted the UTV into the water, if Nina had something to say, that'd be great. No! I gotta go through that, right? Yeehaw, NASCAR! I wonder, this would be a great way to sell UTVs. Like, if you do this even if you don't own the DLC, well, the problem is it's not a paid DLC. Well, then shout out to Way the Hunter for letting you use one. Never mind. Are shortcuts allowed? Shortcuts that are actually long cuts, the only kind of shortcut I take in this game. I can just hear that in Dutch's voice he says, thank you for that. What's her face? Jackie responds, I had a plan. Whale Hunter NASCAR Edition? I mean, what other game has this, right? What other hunting game? Actually, that's a lie. Alaskan Adventures had a dog sled race. Woo! Some handling strugs. There it is! Yeet!
I did it. I did it.
Why are you breathing so heavy? Oh god, did you run the full course?
Hey, Jared, thank you for the 35 months.
Well, you win this one. And, by the way,
What?
are you still in contact with the photographer?
Yeah, he calls sometimes. Why?
I don't know. He called me and had a bunch of questions about you. At first, I thought he had a crush on you, but his questions were weird.
He was taking creepy
What
photos.
did he ask?
Whoa!
About your background.
How did you that be, Fries? I didn't even know that was a thing.
Anyone higher up, how long I knew you, if you drink on the job.
A
just
gifted membership
stuff like
to Tegan. Thank you so much, dude. I really appreciate that.
that. I'll call the captain. You know, ask
Far
how
too
exactly
kind.
he met him.
Thank you. Speak of the devil.
What a fancy thing. Thank you again, man. I literally didn't even know that could be done.
I'd rather know what he wants this
See the turn on auto renew? I feel that.
Listen,
Okay.
Hello, Jackie. Isn't today a pretty day?
No.
it sure was.
I don't know why these things keep
Until you
happening
called.
to me. I swear I'm not normally so useless.
What happened this time?
I climb this hill. I'm pretty good at climbing, I'd say. I visit this one gym with indoor bouldering. Oh man, the adrenaline.
Didn't know it was either. Imagine that. What's up, Joe?
Yes. So, long story short, I thought it would be like indoor bouldering, only it wasn't. I fell down. I'm fine, by the way. A few scrapes here and there, and hurt pride. The point is, my camera is still somewhere up there, and it's the most expensive equipment I've ever owned. I had to take out a loan to buy it.
Well, why don't you go back there and get it?
I tried, but, well, I'm not in the best condition right now.
Right.
Why? What happened?
He's a
I
stalker.
maybe lied about being fine. Maybe my leg is broken.
Nice.
Oh God! Ugh. Maybe I should be glad when you call me. At least it means you aren't dead.
I'm sorry. Will you get it for me, please? I'll send you the location.
Okay then. I'll deliver it to your cabin.
Oh, thank you.
Cool. Kyler, thank you for the 8 months, by the way. He's bleeding out. I don't know why I keep stalking animals down here as if I can shoot them. Although, like, there was a mature that I kind of wanted to call out of there. Oh, that's him there. I had it to spotting for just a second. Come on, game. That looks like a big one. Alright, hang on. Only long enough to spot him. We can't kill him anyway. It was. It was a 99-cent one.
It shows me $4.99.
It says Schusties. I don't know. Reinhardt, thank you for these 16 months as well. Appreciate that. Welcome back.
Yeah, it says Super Shoes.
Why is the binos white? It's like an accessibility thing or something. Basically, a couple of people in like the comments and in the stream chat were saying that red was hard to see. I can see it just fine, but I do understand, especially we've been talking about bitrate in every stream ever lately, but when you factor in the movement and the bitrate being low, it probably is tougher to see. All of the membership renewals coming through. Winners with the 23 months. Welcome back. Almost 2 years here. Shoot them all. I will definitely try. Thank you again, man. Where the heck? Oh, they're in there. I don't know why they're not answering. It could be because we, like, just can't hunt here. It's definitely a mature, and he's definitely, like, pretty solid, though. And I just can't... Can't spot him. Like, that's a 2-star mature. The antlers are probably bugged on that one. We'll try going this way. We'd love to see a normal bow come to the game with different arrow types. That I'm hoping is maybe something we'll see down the line. So how do I get white binos? Let's see if I can find it again. It's in accessibility. And then binocular, crosshair, and distance measurement. You've got the default. There's white, there's blue, there's magenta, there's cyan, and green. White is kind of like the least... I don't know. It's still realistic, I guess. If I start doing weird colors, it'd be a little less realistic. Alright. Oh. I had it for a second. It's just about to yell at him. It's a 3-star? All that time. Okay. Anyway. Oh, wow. So where... There's probably a road. Yeah, there's a road that comes up from here. That'll probably be the easiest way to go. What did I start? A movement. The revolution. Just dropped by to say hi before I go back to farming. Sounds good, man. I appreciate you stopping in. What difficulty? Hunter, I think. Reach the highlighted area from the northern side of a hill. From the northern side. I mean, we're north of it. Is that what they mean? Because it kind of goes down to the south, but again, the road, like this road, I'm going to mark it so it's easier to go. This road comes all the way up, connects with the main one, and then goes to where we want to go. So I think we just follow that. Shouldn't actually be terribly difficult. Is the range finding site accurate? Seems to be. Now, we're not going to get stuck on the fence this time. Or if we do, it'll only be briefly. Just a broken leg, you're fine. Go get it yourself. You have 2 legs, come on now. What's up, Jake? Been watching you for a while. Just something getting to watch you live. Really excited about the second Crossbow. Hoping it shoots flatter. That's what I'm hoping too. That's the real reason I'm like, you know, chomping at the bit to get it. I don't think we're terribly far. We're an hour and 20 minutes in. We've still got an hour and 10 or so till I want to wrap up. It's just super nice out, so I want to try to spend the evening outside because I've done nothing but this for like 2.5 days. Which, to be fair, I could continue to do it for quite a while yet. I'm really enjoying it, but as for, you know, trying to balance things, I do think that's important. I'm zipping around and locking the map, then I'll do the crossbow missions. I don't think the crossbow's, like, crucial to anything. I'm just really intrigued to know. Whoa, that was loud. If we hit enough things... Wow! Speaking of... If we hit enough things, eventually the engine sound cuts out. Anything drinking down here? We did change the time. It's a cool little pond, though. Probably mountain goat and stuff. Random parking lot. I want to take any 5 stars with the crossbow. Yeah, at least ones I can call in. If it's a bison, nice. If it's a bison, I'll blast it, but almost anything else, that's my intent at least. A mountain moose. Excuse me, sir. Do you have time to talk about our Lord and Savior Big Male? Guess not. Where'd I leave my thing? There it is. Could be watching that caribou like a hawk. I hope he makes it. He's looking a little gray, but aren't they... They're 12 or 16 years they can live. Ooh! I'm fine. Do you think it'll have multiplayer? Yeah, it's already got multiplayer. I have never touched multiplayer in this game because it's not as necessary as in some other games, but you do have that, you know, potential to hunt with your friends and stuff, which is cool. Like a glove? Something like that. Not as great as some I've seen? Oh, that's good news then. I think I've only seen 2 or 3 matures so far. Is this where he was stalking me from? Mad Pass. So he fell down. How would you actually get down off of here with a broken leg? Reach the highlighted area from the northern side. Find the camera at the end of an old wooden walkway. Will that do be the walkway? I think. Oh my god. Yep, that's where I'm supposed to go. Do I have to jump that? I kind of feel like I do. Nothing like a little parkour. We got racing around in the UTV and parkour in these missions. Is there anything we can shoot down there? Be a cool place to smoke a pig male of some kind. Some ducks. Imagine sniping a 5-star Lesser Scout from a million yards away with a 338. Not today. Alright, I'm not spotting all this. Woo! Okay. Better look where I'm going. Why does this exist?
How did he even climb there?
Ah, I see it. Whoa. This kind of gives me the heebie-jeebies a little bit. I'm not, like, really afraid of heights, but something about being on the side of a cliff kind of gets you. They said old walkway, not death trap? Yeah, go figure. Beef Fries with the 5 gift memberships. Thank you so much again, man. Really appreciate that. We have Zygerts, Driston, Thought Destroyer, 12 out of 12 name, Law Outdoors, and Cheeto Ito. Some really good names in there. Guys, be sure to thank Beef Fries for the gifted subs. If you're not in the Discord as well, you should join that. Link up at YouTube, get the member roll, all that good stuff, and enjoy the emojis and green name here in chat. Can I drop down this way? I guess. All these, like, almost horseshoe things pounded in. Interesting. Wave Hunter Mountain Goat Simulator? Yeah, no kidding, right?
This camera was definitely not worth risking my life.
The good news is, we just jump back. Beef Fries a real one? For sure. What if he's sitting in here like a creep? Not today.
I should reward myself by winning a new challenge.
It was like 3 in a row to win the crossbow, they said. So, maybe we're almost there? How's the guy not dead? That's a great question. My game doesn't have a red hat on the ground for me to move on? Are you certain it's not there? Like 100%? Oh. Well, I don't think... Is there another door? What about this one?
Fine.
Yes!
The newest challenge is to find beauty within the most unusual animals.
A new challenge already? You really want to beat me, huh?
Yes.
Of course.
I have an idea with this one, but you can chime in if you want to.
No thanks, you're the creative one.
That's what I wanted to hear, thank you. Do you remember my friend, the taxidermist, Felicia Yee?
Yeah, we went to her exhibition.
Interesting.
She's always looking for unusual animals that have weak trophies or...
So this is gonna be a
winter.
fitness challenge.
We can send her what we hunt, and she'll do it for free. Only condition is she gets to borrow it from time to time for her next exhibitions.
I need a friend like this.
Great idea. I want to fill up the lodge anyway, so it's 2 birds with 1 stone.
Do you turkey hunt?
Are
Yes.
you already revealing your animal idea?
No, but I do have a few great ones in mind.
Ah,
I'm
interesting.
so gonna win this.
Interesting they
Only
said
have to
that.
find the unusual caribou couple that Charlie was talking about.
Scout the area highlighted on the hunting map to find caribou drink zones. Can do. I owe you for a few years of videos. Hey, it's all even, man. I love doing this stuff. I would say I'm lucky I get to do it. I tried a turkey hunt. Hey, now. One time I got 2 actually in my life, which means I'm really bad at it.
Let's say, how long ago was that, though?
What'd you say?
I said, how long ago was that?
I think my senior year of high school and the year after. Giants coming confirmed? Like the New York Giants? Eli Manning? Instead of great ones, you just hunt the derp. What's funny to me about this is I'm watching on mobile and I can't tell if the walkie-talkie is actually voice acted or if they sat in the Taco Bell drive-thru recording random stuff from the speaker. Just some clever editing, you know? Is Myro the way I say your name? I'm not certain of that, but hopefully. My dad got 2 turkeys in 1 shot on accident. My sister did that. Also on accident. 1 Longbeard, 1 Jake. I think she meant to kill the Longbeard. So I don't know if, like... I don't know how relevant it is that we sneak around here. I'm guessing we just have to unlock these zones and then shoot a caribou, but we'll find out. Might have been good we left that one. So... probably gotta ID that. Shooting as Eli? That would be pretty great. Alright, I'm gonna go down. Why can't I see where we are? I noticed that before. Is it because we died earlier? I can see our wind thing. It's just gonna be a little shorter from where we're at. Still gonna get into a game with you in Classic at some point. Last night, obviously, I ended up doing Wade the Hunter because I've been addicted to this map, basically. But Wednesday nights at 7:30 p.m. Eastern over on Twitch. I mean, basically from here on out, once again, we'll be multiplayer more or less every week, so dive on in, feel free. I mean, I have missed a turkey or two. Oh, that was caribou. Whoops. I have missed a turkey or two, but it's more so that I'm bad at calling than I am at shooting them. I think I've only missed one turkey. The other one I missed and then killed. Don't think I'll put this map down for a while. It's literally like impossible to do. I can't help but just keep playing this. So I'm hoping, if I can guess right, that maybe we can just smoke one of these ones that's running off, even if it's before we get the other drink zone. Depends on where they go. They're probably going to end up, honestly, down by the creek somewhere. Because it sounded like they ran around the bottom of the hill. Oh. Yeah. Guess he made it past there? I mean, we know roughly where they're at if we need them. We'll see what the mission requires. You plan on hunting on Classic this weekend? Probably not again till next Wednesday. We'll see, though. Depends on how cold it is this weekend and how much time I do or don't spend outside. The caribou are bush camping? Cheating. Or Kara knew. I shot a turkey with my cousin a few years back, and when we went to pick it up, it got back up and ran away. So not sure if I pulled the shot to the side and maybe the wad knocked it out. That would be amazing. Like, knock one out with a wad. The one that I just referenced there that I missed and then ended up getting, I missed it. If it was 5 yards, I'd be shocked. I think it was less than that. They came in so close, and then I just whiffed. And then it was like 65 yards, and I found one BB hole, but it was like right in the brain. More luck than anything, probably. Big sad. I wish I could tell where I'm at. It's a little annoying. Does that count? No. Yesterday I told my brother I needed 2 diamond cinnamon teal and got them in 1 hour. Nice. What's an animal not added to the current maps that you'd like to see added? Doll sheep on this map would be incredible. That's my, like, #1 request. Everything is a 1 or 2 star, young, adult, or mature. Bunch of schmoll males they is. Should be a zone, probably there. Chia pets. Alright, so now what do we do? Harvest the unusual male and female caribou for taxidermy. Alright, well it is a specific one. I gotta get them both. Where am I going? Back up there. So they probably, if I had to guess, they probably just spawned there now? If it is like specific caribou? Because otherwise you would run the risk of a player killing them before the mission's meant to happen. And then that'd be a problem. So I'm guessing they're around. Spooking them would kind of suck. 338 might be good for this. We may blast some shots at something that's running away and see if we can kill it. I wonder, because we found drink zones, right? What are the odds that even though it's not their drink time, that they'd be drinking because this is a mission that made us find drink zones. That wouldn't shock me. If that's not the case, we'll probably rest to their drink time in the interest of just trying to get this mission done. Sounded almost like a herd of caribou. I guess not. Sound like a really distant sort of guttural sound like they make. Are they drinking Jack? Jack and Jill. Why would I spend $20 on Classic when I could buy this instead? Classic's free to play? Unless you mean like to buy EM and stuff, but you can fairly efficiently play entirely free to play and earn your way through stuff. There's guides out there for like what missions to do in what order to be able to make the most of the GM you earn, which is the earnable currency, and be able to spend those on other weapons that help you do more missions. There's a whole community basically dedicated to specifically free to play. Maybe they're drinking wild turkey? If they are and I shoot one, does that mean I've killed a turkey? I've played Classic for years and still never killed any duck. Game is trash? Dude, it's got the best waterfowl hunting in any hunting game ever made. It genuinely does. Do you think you'll switch to Ranger mode at any point, or is 100% more convenient for content creation? It definitely helps. I think... God, can I mention bitrate any more in any of these streams? I think, you know, the natural blurriness that occurs with movement in a video or stream, that would obscure a lot of the blood trailing and stuff, whereas the 100% helps to help the viewer see it too. I do want to play on Ranger mode. I don't know, you know, how many videos I'll do doing that or whatever, but it's something I intend to do. Could be fun out here, kind of starting fresh. Because the one issue is that I thought of, if I go to Nez Perce on Ranger mode, I kind of know what herds are good, so I'm just waiting for a certain thing to get to 5-star. I cannot justify spending $100 to experience the duck hunting. I don't know how, like if you're looking specifically at, say, mallards, I don't know how much the setup would cost. And I guess it depends on how, like, interested you are in the game and stuff, but I know a lot of people who have earned their way to duck and goose setups entirely free to play. But if you don't want to, you know, do all the missions and stuff for other species, if you're just interested in duck hunting, that's fair enough. There are, I don't know how often it happens now, but for years, if you just went through the multiplayer sessions, there was somebody hosting who had an entire duck setup that you could just kind of join in, wouldn't have to buy it. Free to play but a huge grind and you're often forced to pay? I never felt Classic forced you. I mean, here's the thing. I've spent plenty of money on Classic, so I'm not the best person to try to judge how forced you feel to pay, but I guess I'm just going off the impression I've gotten from people who, again, do play entirely free to play, that they seem to do okay with it. I've never encountered a game that does a decent job of making realistic turkey hunting. Classic, again, does good if you want to hunt them realistically, but you're also more than welcome to blast them 250 yards away with a 17 HMR. First time I played Classic free-to-play for 2 hours, I found no animals, not even a track, and I never played it again. It takes a little bit of getting used to. Did you play the tutorial? That's a common Steam review and stuff. Played for X number of hours, didn't find an animal, game sucks. Which, depending on the map you go to, depending on your style, like if you're running around, you're not going to find much. You gotta take your time, like in this game. Spent hundreds on Classic prior to Call the Wild coming out. Hundreds might be an understatement for me, but at some stage, I began to look at it as like a business investment. Okay, my mouse has stopped working again. Why do I have a wireless mouse if it's not gonna work? Oh, alright, and then I unplugged the charger thing and it works, that's fine. That kind of was what it felt like, Clark. I definitely feel that. Think the ghost in my house killed every animal there was? Maybe. Typically, like if you're armed with the doe bleat call that you get for free, and you go through like Southern Loggers Point, you should just trip over mule deer and stuff eventually. A business expense? Pleasure doing business with you. Larry Potterfield from Midway, USA. Thanks for your business. Classic just means you need the motivation. I never felt the need to buy EM. Classic, you need to be patient and such. I brought things mostly because I wanted the adorable dog. I do like Classic's Doge. Just to be clear, I like Classic, but I held out for numerous hours just to get a new scope. Yeah, and that's how free-to-play games are, though. Like, any free-to-play game you ever encounter, I guess, that is... Whoop, hit my mic. That is, you know, for profit, which almost any game ever is. They make it grindy so that you're incentivized to spend money, but in the grand scheme of things, Classic, there is no like pay to win necessarily. You can do perfectly fine as a free-to-play player, or you can drop $10 on it and, you know, get one or two things and you're good. There's a bunch of ways to approach it. Just bought Way the Hunter so much better than Call of the Wild. I gotta say, Aiden, I'm glad that like somebody in the chat says that, because a lot of times I'll get like more so in the comparison side. People will watch the streams and stuff, be like, this game's trash, Call of the Wild's better. Like, have you played the game? It's so good. It is so good. So well done. I like that one as well, Clark. The camo on like the original version always annoyed me. Like, I always felt like it was weirdly colored. But then the engraved one took care of that problem for me. I love Way the Hunter. That's good to hear, Asher. Where are these dudes at? Making my life difficult. I mean, we have all these zones. That doesn't... Oh, no, it does. It's one of these two herds, because we had to discover those drink zones for this mission. Not like they're hanging around out there. I bet we get the crossbow after this. How many diamonds do you have? It's like 960 some. We should hit 1,000 this year, assuming I don't, you know, really fall off in my ability to find them. I guess to be fair, Joe, I am often accused of wanting Call of the Wild to be like Classic, which, you know, I don't think I want that, but I do want certain things to be more like Classic, because, I mean, you and I were discussing it earlier today. I think Classic is the best design hunting game ever, and, you know, certain aspects in other hunting games I think are likely to make it successful. Man, I wish we could see where we're actually going. I'm gonna mark, like, down here. That's that way. So we're, like, at the edge. It's not being able to see our player arrow thing's annoying. Why don't we just go ahead and change it to caribou drink time? I think that'll be easier. This game is poop. Your poop. Amazing poopsa. How's that? Ghost caribou? Holy! Okay. So. They had zones there and like there. I think the one down here was an often zone, so we'll wander that way first. Just shot a moose from 3.3 meters and almost ran me over. That's awesome. I've heard a reasoning for that, David. I can't remember exactly what it was, but something to do with Classic's model versus Call of the Wilds that actually somewhat made sense. So the plan is to win the lottery and create a cross Call of the Wild Classic and Way the Hunter game and call it Big 12 Hunts. Hunting the Big 12 of North America. Little thingy disappeared. I guess it says we enter this area. Bows in Classic are not very realistic though. Like, the thing is, their ballistics and everything, I don't know if ballistics is the right word, but I'm going to use it. All that stuff's realistic. Their damage to animals is not. And I'll grant you that. I 100% agree. Classic is the only game that's ever incentivized you to bow hunt, though, because of the ability to drop stuff silently. I know it's not realistic, but it actually, like, it makes bow hunting worthwhile. I don't think Whale Hunter is going to make bow hunting worthwhile other than kind of as a novelty. Maybe for, like, other herds that are nearby. But in Classic, like, it's a genuine advantage to be good with a bow. Call of the Wild, you're wasting your time. It's literally impossible to not waste time bow hunting in Call of the Wild. Brand, thank you for the super chat. Love all the amazing videos you make. Keep up the good work. I'll definitely do my best. Thank you, man. 'Tis greatly appreciated. You're not caribou. I really want animals to be slightly more aggressive in Way the Hunter. Like, I'm sorry a moose is not just going to chill and run away if I spook it. Yeah, I guess it depends on the situation for them, but moose, some bears, maybe even bison, some aggressive behaviors would be cool. I think I was going to say aggression. Why is bow hunting in Call of the Wild a waste of time? I guess I didn't phrase that very well. It's a... If you want to be as efficient as possible and, like, kill as many animals for respawns and stuff as you can, I don't think you're ever going to be able to kill more animals in, say, an hour while bow hunting as you'd be able to hunting with, say, the 308 or the M1 or something like that. Not a waste of time. Like, if you're enjoying it, obviously that's the point, but in terms of overall efficiency to how Call of the Wild's designed. Yeah, the 470 in Call of the Wild makes me sad. Could have been better. I wonder if this is a Hollywood-like mission, too? Like, where we get to put it in the lodge and keep it there? I don't see anything. Is that them? If they're obviously uneven, I'm going to smoke them. Doesn't look uneven. Kind of weird he's by himself, though. Oh, what a shot. Just in case. Thought you meant something else. I need to get bows to do missions. Afraid I'm gonna suck terribly. Yeah, I guess I could have done a much better job of phrasing that. So I'm guessing this ain't it, right? See, you said something about the antlers making a heart. That's a 20% young, good to kill. Not the one. Alright, so there's that other herd. Yeah, their zones are in the same spot. Now that one's down there, but we'll take a quick peek over the hill here, even though we just shot the gun. How do you get the second crossbow? I'm really excited to use it, but I can't find it anywhere. It's in the missions. That's what we're doing right now. I think there's a chance that we might be on the mission that unlocks it. It's just kind of a gut feeling on the way they've been talking about things. They just mentioned the crossbow in a recent mission we did, so I think we're getting close, but can't really know for sure. So unless they're up at that big lake. Oh. I mean, that's outside the area, but are they guaranteed to be inside the area? Hard to say. We'll take a quick peek. Matched up a level 9, Lynx on Call of the Wild. Last time, stomach shot with a 243. Even though the harvest cream was showing the shot to be in the lungs, it's probably one of those, because Beard has said this on EW streams on quite a few occasions. The bullet path is not always exactly what happened, it's just like it's trying to represent what happened, so it's probably just off by a bit. Yeah, I'm wondering if it's up by the lake east, so that's where we're gonna go next if he's not here. Are there tasks at campsites on this map? Yes, and I think they feed into the story a little bit. I just haven't messed with that much yet. I mean, all of the female caribou are the same. So if we see a female that looks different at all, that should be a telltale sign. Thinking it's not this herd. The males are young, so there's nothing that we should kill. I love how some of the mature females look almost leucistic in color. Yeah. Alright, let's go up to the lake, see if they're up there. I feel like Animal Spook's so easily compared to other games. Yeah, that's a bit of the realistic side that a lot of us like about it. You do... You know, you have to be stealthy. One of my favorite things that happens is hunting in the mountains, and I just did it on Nez Perce recently. I spotted a herd of mountain goats like 700 yards away, and instead of, you know, going behind them, trying to follow them, I marked an area ahead of them, went up around them, and was able to get a shot without spooking them. I've just never had a game that replicates hunting in the mountains so well, and it was such a cool feeling to be like, you know, I figured out where they were going, paid attention to the wind, stayed far enough away that they didn't detect me, and got within 150 yards and smoked one. It's just really cool, but it is a little bit more difficult. It definitely is. And it does depend on the difficulty too, yeah. Being on Hunter, this is the second most difficult level, I guess you could call it that. Explorer is significantly easier. Do you do any IRL hunting in the spring? Usually just turkeys. The plan is, and we'll see if it actually, you know, comes true, to do at least one, if not two, out-of-state turkey hunts, and then also the, you know, hunting back home here too. Even on ranger settings, the animals spook less easily than real life? Well, that's for sure, yeah. Still a game and still has some of that fun factor in there. What's up, John? For all the hours in Call of the Wild, I've officially had enough of it. Uninstalled it, Wade Hunter provides the off-season hunting crave that I need. I think Call of the Wild's a little bit more grindy in nature. Sometimes it can be tough to like keep on going back to it when it feels a little bit repetitive. Wade the Hunter's repetitive in a different way. Any game is going to be repetitive, I guess, but I like the way they've designed it. Is the game still really fun if you don't complete the missions? Yeah, for the most part, I play without doing missions. I just want to get a hold of this crossbow. The only way to do it is through the missions, so. This game is so ridiculous, it's amazing. Not much else has been able to accomplish what they've done. We need new binos? New optics of some kind. Spotting scope or something, yeah. Please tell me they're up here. The zone was actually just out of sight. Nah, just in sight. Where are they? Why is this so difficult? A better word to use instead of repetitive is gameplay loop? Yeah, I can get behind that. Is it a special crossbow because I bought one instantly? Yeah, there's the one that you can buy instantly, which well, I don't have because I have the shotgun on me now. And then, so the one that you can buy is tiers 2 to 5, and it's perfectly good. I heart shot a moose and insta-dropped it in today's video. That was pretty sweet. But the one that you can earn through the missions is tiers 2 to 6. If it is rated for things like bison and elk and moose and all that, I can only assume it's at least notably better. Are they down here? This is making me sad. I want my crossbow, okay? I'd love to know, like, are they guaranteed to be in this area? It might be around that end. Like, technically that is encompassed. Have you gotten a Kodiak bear yet? Last night on Twitch, we were able to kill 2. We had a 2-star mature and a 4-star mature. Down in the southeast. Killed a caribou in that exact same place today? I think there's specific ones. Like, the guy referenced they were uneven. It's a male and a female. And, their antlers together, like, formed a heart. So, I'm thinking it's gonna be just a mission spawn, like Hollywood would be. Just can't find them. What's up, Tyler? Do the same option for manual reload and chambering that you do in Call of the Wild. I think. I just leave everything on automatic because I have a tendency to get distracted in something I'm saying, something that I'm, reading in chat or whatever, and then forget, and then it costs me later. So I'm better off with the game doing that for me. I do like manual chambering and stuff when I play that way, but I end up with more frustration than, cool realism. Probably over that ridge, I hope. Slow down just in case. Last thing we need to do is send him off. What's up, Nate? Since they're mission animals, they might not be drinking, but they had us, go and find drink zones. It would be such an odd thing to, be like, hey, go find these drink zones. Guess what? They're not there. But maybe that's the idea. Make you work for it. Is there hunting pressure in Way of the Hunter? There's not, a visible hunting pressure on the map or anything, but there is a version of hunting pressure. If you shoot too many animals in the same zone repeatedly, they will actually stop using that zone. Hello? Not really what I had in mind here, bud. Yeah, you do your thing. I'm gonna go this way. So we know there's that other herd down there. I don't think we ever spooked them. I think we saw him when we were doing the other mission. He was sitting right there. Still doing missions, still trying. The current mission is to harvest the unusual male and female caribou for taxidermy, but we cannot find them. Is that not him? That was an elk. The head movement with that call made me think it was asking, yo, we cool? I like the call animations. They have when they do that chirping thing, you can see them throw their head forward. There's some oomph behind the calls they're making. And then when they do the chuckling, their whole body is moving with it. I get the details in this game. It's those little things. Was that? It was, yeah. They're way too wonky. I'm with you. That would have been awkward though if it was a caribou and I just sent it running. I'd bet it's a mature or something. Usually, mission animals typically are low fitness matures. A lot of times they're right at 50% too, which I wonder what call they'd respond to. I just don't. I don't get it. Our thing's back. The area's big, but not that big. We'll go down to the creek again, see if we can see something we missed before. What's up, Cooper? Yeah. That's about the point that it starts to be cranky. That's about where it's no longer fun. I'm on the same mission right now, and I saw them once about an hour ago. Haven't seen them since. Do you know where you saw them at? Maybe I spooked them. Maybe they take off from there. Literally just died to fall damage? That's unfortunate. On the river by the bridge. Alright. We'll try. What crossbow do you have on you today? I don't even have a crossbow equipped right now because we were doing the missions and I have a shotgun. But I had the only one you can buy in the store, the, what is that called? It's H something is the name of it. Or is it Wonder something? Wonder Hit? Something like that. Okay, there's Meese again. So that bridge is just kind of outside the area, so maybe down in there. That's where we shot that one though. I didn't hear or see any run off. Huh. Intriguing. They should add slugs and buckshot? Yeah, we were talking about that in a recent stream. One of the hints and facts and stuff that comes up in the loading screen is why should you not shoot a deer with a shotgun? And it's if he has a shotgun, you better just leave him alone. It was when I first saw that hint. It was with an update too. It wasn't this update, but maybe the UTV one. But that they added that. And I was just kind of like, oh yeah, you actually can't do that in this game. I never even realized it. Got a 5-star pheasant yesterday. Nice. My first ever live stream. Well, welcome on in. Love your content. I've been following you for Call the Wild for about 3 years. And I just really love your content. Well, I appreciate that. Appreciate you stopping in here to a live stream as well. Alright, fellas. Fella and fellette, actually. Yeah, I think we went down there. And there's that other herd, like, up around the bend. I'm lost. Got anything good yet? Nothing really to speak of. I think we may be, like, at the, potentially the last mission before the crossbow. And we gotta kill these 2 specific caribou. And I don't know where they are. Cannot figure it out. Flinter, what's up? What is your favorite animal in Way of the Hunter? Man, it might be the caribou now. Whitetail from the very beginning, and I really like the elk too, but man, did the caribou look good. A moose? Not what I'm after. Appreciate you calling out there, though. So there's a bridge. And there is no caribou to be found. What the heck? Like, there's those. Maybe we go and give them another look. I just don't feel like they're going to be in a herd. I really think it's going to be a pair. But, like, we're already basically outside the area if we go further south here. One thing we could do, maybe, is rest from another location. Because we rested to their drink time from the campsite that's here. That might not have been the best move. I thought that was pretty cool, Joey. I didn't expect that to be possible. That's a weird sound. They both have one big antler and one small. You'll know them when you see them. Did you notice if they were by themselves or in a herd? That's them talking. Waiting for surf scoters to float across the lake takes way too long. I don't know how long we spent in this stream. I shot the 2-star mature, or a 1-star mature I think it was, for a mission. And it was about 200 yards away. It just took forever. Is Way of the Hunter fun and worth it to buy? I'd say so. Not bad. 3 5-star bighorn, been playing for a month. Pretty good deal. At first, like, if you're just looking at it, Clark, I think you would get the impression it's too open. And during animals' drink times in particular, you trip over herds. They're all over the place. But as soon as you get beyond the drink time, which is about 1 p.m., I don't know where they go. Up into the mountains, into the forest, whatever. It's actually tough to find stuff. It really is. I think it's pretty well done. What would you consider hunting Sitka deer on Classic? I guess I don't know what you mean by the question. I'm hoping so, Joey. A couple of animals have something like that. The ducks as well are in a bit of a weird pose, so it makes the model look funny. I just don't think it's any of these guys. I don't know where else to go, like, if they're supposed to be in the area. Yeah, I mean, none of these even stand out a little bit. You wouldn't think it'd be further up. I guess we'll try that. We'll, rest back to like 9 a.m. Or actually, we have to rest forward. It's kind of like noon. Let's see what that does. Try resetting the time. That is going to be the plan. I don't want to go all the way forward to another day. Maybe I should, though. Can't hurt, right? Could have bugged. Yeah, you know what? You know what else we'll do? We'll even reload the game. So I'm going to go ahead. I'll put the slideshow up. Says, you know, better than a black screen. Exit the main menu and launch it again. How much longer you planning the stream? I was planning on only going for like 30 more minutes. Sort of depends on what happens with this whole, mission situation. You stream on Twitch too? Indeed. Oh, did you think he meant like literally right now?
Yeah, I thought he meant like later. Do you stream on Twitch?
Oh.
Like, no, not that many streams.
One stream today.
And then tomorrow.
Oh yeah, basically streaming every day this week. Okay, step 1. Check down by the bridge. Which is like right there. I don't remember if I reloaded the game or went to the menu and back, but it should be the same thing, kind of. Biggest moose you got in a Wait the Hunter for like any kind of moose. I had a 5-star on Nez Perce. I had exactly 1 5-star. It's 478 or something like that. Just got an encyclopedia entry about melodism on this map, so there must be rares? Huh. Maybe? I've had a different experience away. I can be 800 yards away prone just looking through binos and they spook into outer space. Sounds a little bit odd. I think it's like they're supposed to be standing there breathing beef fries, but I could do with them just standing still as well. I don't hate the idea, but I don't know, it makes it different. First day I played this, I hit a deer with a Jeep. Even in a video game, I cannot hit a deer. Earlier in the stream, I don't even know what we were doing. One of the missions, and we just came up over the hill in a UTV, and there were a herd of bison there. So we launched through the air and crashed the 2 bison. It was great. Just looks off with it. Yeah, I know what you mean. I get you. Alright, fellers. You better be here. If not, I'm telling your mom that you're misbehaving. I don't know. Not looking overly promising at first. Just can't imagine where else they'd be. The bison eating has to go on the clips channel. I don't know whether to make it a short or a clip, because I feel like you need to see the entirety of the screen to really appreciate what happens there, but I'll have to look back at it and check it out. The zone is actually down here. It'd be so great if they were just standing there, broadside, you know, being kind to us. We can pretty much see to the far... Yeah, it's just right down there. I have immense confusion. Oh, wait. That's them. Alright, good. Just work our way down there. If we can make a running shot with a 338, I think we'll be okay. This is probably how IRL Flinter Caribou Hunt would go. No doubt, dude. Tennessee opened my eyes, and you guys will see the video from the hunt in Tennessee. That's still, I'd say more than well, we're doing every 2 weeks, so it's probably a couple months away till that particular video comes out. But for the most part, anywhere I kind of go, I've had decent success. But I've also had, you know, the ability to scout the area out and stuff. So whether that's, you know, on my own property here, I was able to kill that big male, which a lot of that was luck, but a lot of hunting is luck, so is what it is. But we go to Tennessee, and I've never scouted the area out before, and that humbled me big time. It really humbled me. I was like, wow, I can't even find a deer. I found plenty of bears. Like, I don't think I was incapable of finding the right sign, but just not having even an idea of where to begin to look, and having whatever it was 4 days to hunt. That was an eye-opener. Did I mark exactly where they were standing? Because I don't want to spook them. I want to get close enough that I can, you know, make a good first shot and then get a follow-up. I don't think I did mark where they were. Alright, slowly does it. Goes to show why I'm so fanatical with research. Yeah, well, you know, that's my own fault for having not been on any prior out-of-state hunts before then. We did do a decent bit of, like, map research and stuff. And to be fair, you know, Aaron missed a buck on the first day, or actually on the first full day. And he passed a buck on the first day he was there before I got there. Like, we were in the right area, but other than those two, had a hard time getting on them. Just use the 338 and get a pass through. Honestly, if they line themselves up, we could. What is this? Is this that memorial site? Oh, it is. Well, I don't want to shoot the thing. Maybe that's not his grave. I think that's a bench. Alright, where'd they go? They were right there. You see nothing, dude. Your counterpart's right there. Alright, we're gonna have to sit here still a minute till they calm down enough to move to the side. Well, till they calm down enough for us to move to the side. Or if he's gonna step out. Alright, everybody cross your fingers and toes that I can hit the female on the run. I don't want to shoot that branch either. Alright. Oh, don't go that way. Oh, close. Dang, I felt close on both of those. Can't quite get it. Alright, so then I guess we watch where it goes and try to locate it. Some moose. I lost it. This should be good. I mean, I wonder if we can just come back. What is on her head? The incredibly uneven antlers. I don't know if she stopped up there. Like, I saw the moose go. I lost her behind that hill. I think we will tax this. You may need to. Well, actually, yeah, we do need to. That kind of is what the mission says. I do wonder if one of the multi-mounts is made for these two. %. And it ends up looking like that. So I wonder if that's like a 5-star antler almost. If it is, that's pretty good. I'll be pretty happy with that. Taxidermy that. Now we pray. Man, if we could have just gotten a little closer and had him more in the open, I think we'd had a better crack at that female running off, but that is what it is. Sad caribou. Top right of the mark it went? Are you sure that wasn't the moose? If you're 100% certain, I'll take your word for it, because I didn't see it. The only thing I can think of to do is get up there within, I'd say get to like with 120 of the mark or so, and then start crouching around. Wait for a warning call, more or less. I do enjoy doing that, Cleric. We shot a wild duck, I guess it was, with a 30-06 last night. Using the 338's a whole nother level. We actually did shoot the scalp with the 338 today. Look smaller? Okay. We'll give her a try. We can't call it in. Can't really do much to locate it beyond hope that it breaks some branches and makes enough sound for us to locate it. And again, I imagine if we really need to, we can rest the caribou drink time, but I hate doing that. Especially, too, what if that doesn't work? Then where is it? You know? Every time I see you, I think of home, hunting Butler, Tynesta, and Somerset. I gotcha. Been through all those. I know where you're at now, or I know the general location. Pretty cool. Alright, so it seemed like, last I saw it, whether it was the moose or the caribou, they were kind of going up like that. I hate this wireless mouse sometimes makes the screen jump. Maybe you'll die of a broken heart. Clever. Clever grill. Hello from the creek. Are you going to check out the beaver dam? What gun did you use? I used the 338. Did I reload that? There we go. Uh-huh. That's off by a mile. Close enough. So now, is it the moose or the caribou? Only one way to find out. Gonna attempt to fish, actually. Nice. Get her done. Destroy the dam with tannerite? I can't decide. Like, is there a real negative to having beavers dam up the creek? Other than if you care about, like, the future... What would you say? The timber rice and stuff? If you're trying to eventually, like... You know, sell the property for logging and stuff. Because they kind of... They create some pretty good fishing holes. Ah, spooked whatever that was. Dang. I can't remember how to play the game. Help. I just need to know if it was the caribou or not. I'm annoyed that if I didn't get confused between my Way the Hunter and Call the Wild crouch buttons, I'd have gotten there in time to see what it was. It's still going. Is it going down over this other side? That's the last we got out. Not that far. Not there. Well. Can only hope that's the caribou now. You'll never know. There's a chance of that. 30 years I've been here. Are certain guns ethical or not for animals in this game? There's a hunt rating. Wait. Which was that? We should be able to, if we can just see what this is, we should be able to know. That's moose. So I think the caribou is what's at our mark. Alright, good. Anyway. There's a hunt rating in the harvest screens, which if you use the correct tiered weapon for the species tier, you'll get the maximum hunt rating. But it doesn't affect your trophy score. It's not like a kill is disqualified for using too big or too small of a weapon. You can use whatever you want. If you can kill it, you're good to go. 2,000 credits in half an hour, not bad. Not bad at all. So it seemed like it ran up and then kind of down the other side. So I'm thinking it's actually... It's probably on the side of this hill I'm going to spook again, frankly. But if we just crouch our way around, keep on listening for some sticks to break. It's happening frequently to the point that I think that's it. Because maybe the game's trying to help you find it. Does the time change on the other maps while you're on this one? No. I was worried about that too when I played nothing but Nez Perce. You're in Transylvania, your Nez Perce won't be affected by playing Aurora Shores. Is it... Have they said how much smaller it is, Spartan? Do you know? Because we were trying to figure it out. I feel like it's closer to, like, 35 to 40 square miles, whereas the other maps were 55, but still feels pretty huge to me. So we marked, if I'm remembering right, a little bit closer than it was. Unfortunate the wind is as bad as it is. I'm gonna slow it down. Have the devs fixed the antlers on the Roosevelt elk? Not yet. I'm guessing, I want to go into their Discord and look. They're really good about, like, communicating what are known issues, what's being worked on and stuff. I'll definitely go in there and, you know, have a little look around, see if we can at least ensure that they're aware of it. But I imagine they even knew about it before early access happened. We weren't told anything, or I wasn't told anything, like in the email, like, hey, these are known issues, but, you know, then again, it was pretty last minute as far as I could tell. Alright, we're in a good spot. Boy, would it be great if it would just snap a twig again. Wait. Are you what I'm after? You don't look like a caribou. Might be it. I think it is. Yeah, that's her. Alright, that's 150 out. Just need to get her to step into the open. And we literally can't do anything to facilitate that. We're just waiting. Got my line stuck in a tree branch? Oh no. I'm gonna creep down here. The one worry I have is, like, getting a clear shot and not hitting a branch. Like, I think if she steps into here, it's gonna be okay, but it depends. If she's behind this tree, it's a much bigger problem. She's kind of like... Oh, man. She sees us, I think. Can we just find a spot? I want to get a little further right. Oh, man. It's a little thicker through here. What about this? I think we can get that shot right there. No way she's going anywhere. We're a little back in the lungs intentionally to avoid the brush. I know, it's really nice, Kyla. I like it. That's why someone said about, or maybe it was you, about, if we have to remove it or not. I kind of, if it doesn't harm anything, I'd like to leave it. Shoost. How long were we on this mission? Darn near an hour. I hope we get the crossbow now. Red blood? Oh, no. It's gonna die, but it's gonna be a pain to track. Unless 338, you know, big male. I didn't think we were that far back. Maybe we were. I don't know if that's her running around. It can't be. Got blood there. I'm gonna use the markers too. We can't lose this. Down this way. I need sunglasses, I'm blind. Because you saw your reflection in the water. Oh, she's right there. Oh, not dead yet. She was right there, and now she's not. She just spread it down again. I can't see what I'm aiming at. I bet she's not dead yet. It's kind of jittering. Maybe it's dead. I jumped it. I did. Kind of scared me. Alright, I'm going to approach with gun in hand like in real life, and if it jumps up, just catching one more round. Nah, that got it. Okay, that was more stressful than it needed to be, but got her done. I hit it when it was running away. Actually hit that artery. It almost could have been a kill shot. That would have been nice. Actually, that would have been terrible. Because if that did kill it, I wouldn't have known there was blood. Guts. Anyway, that could have been real bad. So.
Felicia was beside herself with your caribou. I had no chance.
Do you know what that means? Third win, baby.
Get ready for some annoying task as a favor token from you.
Don't worry, I'll think of something extra pleasant.
Do I get the crossbow
The
now?
taxidermy was shipped back from Felicia and has been placed in the lodge. I wonder what it looks like.
Hey, I found these strange posters,
Can I fast travel while you're talking to me? Nope.
and I wanted to tell you about them.
What kind of posters?
They seem like awareness posters about safe hunting and...
Oh, yeah. They're all over the
They've been
campsites.
defaced with these children's drawings. Not sure if it's meant to be a joke.
Oh, those kids again.
What kids?
Children whose parents think it's better to let them draw on gun safety posters than teach them properly.
Yeah, but don't you think those posters are too aggressive? It feels like they're screaming at me.
Then they should scream louder. Gun safety is ignored way too much in this country. This is the least I can do.
Those are your posters?
Yeah, I wrote, printed, and put them out myself. Well, I can't take all the credit. Nina helped with the design. Every once in a while, someone uses them as toilet paper because that's how much people value gun safety here.
Is that a connection to River Clark? I didn't even know that.
We talked like 4 times. Don't act like you know me.
You tell him.
What's your motivation?
Is keeping people from dying not enough motivation? Anyway, I'd better check all the posters and rehang them. Thanks for the info.
Okay, so there's like 5 campsites to visit. If we can't somehow access the crossbow in the lodge now, I think we're going to wrap up the stream here, because I don't think I have time to go across to all those yet, but at least we've gotten mostly through it. Maybe I'll be able to get a hold of it for tomorrow's stream? I wanted to do the entire mission thing on stream, but let's see. Oh, nice! It does make a heart. And I think... Now maybe you can't choose to remove this one. That's actually pretty neat. Well done, devs. Cool. Good models, too. Like, you really get to appreciate them when you get up close. Anyway. Can I get the crossbow? No. Dang it. I don't know how much... I guess you gotta keep on going through the story. It could be that this is the last mission. I can watch old Call the Wild streams having withdrawals. I get you. It is actually nice. I do like it. I'll, where was it at? I'll go stand by it as we wrap up, because I do think that'll be it. Unless, someone comes flying in the last 12 seconds and says, no, wait, you're on the last mission. But, yeah, I think that'll be the plan this evening. I'll try to wrap up the missions. I'll record anything else that may be cool like this. And hopefully I'll have it for tomorrow's live stream where we can try it. But yeah, 2.5 hours. Pain to get these things, but it actually is pretty cool. I'm glad we got it done. And no, wait, you're on the last mission. I'm pretty sure that's an effort to make me stay here. Reinhardt says so as well. I see what you guys are doing. Anyway, yeah, I'll get it wrapped up tonight, I hope. And if we can try it out on stream tomorrow, that'll be all the better. There's still more to go? Yeah, sounds good then. Worst case scenario, even I'll maybe throw a quick video together getting to use it if it is quick, like from here to getting it done. But yeah, we'll have it for tomorrow, and we'll be right back here on Aurora Shores. But yeah, I think on that note, that's going to do it for this stream. So again, thanks for tuning in to another unscheduled stream. This entire week has been that. Appreciate you hanging out. As always, thank you for watching, and I will see you in tomorrow's live stream back on Aurora Shores once again. Bye!